My name is Chalmers Benson, and I am here to tell you something you already know. Maddie McLaughlin is a goddess. But what else is there to know about Maddie? Maddie is a musician. She has played the flute in bands since 6th grade. Maddie is an athlete. She runs cross country and track. Maddie is bold and adventurous. She went on the French immersion trip to Quebec this past summer. Maddie is a friend. She is there to listen with genuine, unmatched interest and compassion. She is humble, engaging, loving, and really, really cool. So here she is with the speech we've all been waiting for, Madeline Crump McLaughlin.
The other day, as I was casually scrolling through my Twitter feed, I came across a post that said, "Life is full of decisions, make the right ones." I sat there for a second reading it a few times. I don't know about everyone else, but to me, decision-making is scary and not as easy as simply making the right one. Decision-making has always brought fear into the depths of my soul. There's a definite process involved that requires much thought, panic, and doubt. The simple question of, "Hey, where should we get lunch?" leaves me with sweaty palms and a panicked mind, even though 99% of the time I will choose bosses and everybody knows this. I have always wondered why simple questions like this have the tendency to freak me out so much. Maybe it's because all of my life I've basically had to rely on others to decide for me. For instance, my parents chose to move from Utah to Memphis when I was just a baby. They decided on what school I would attend as a toddler, which led me down the path to where I am now. Although I'm young and haven't made many important decisions in my lifetime, I have carefully watched those around me in order to make good choices of my own, even though oftentimes I make the wrong ones. When I was about 12 years old, my parents got divorced. This is no sob story, I need no pity. I chose to handle the split very poorly, severing the close bonds I had developed with my family over the years. I pulled away from them and engulfed myself in activities with friends. As the years went by, I realized what impact this decision had on not only my parents, but on me as well. I witnessed the tight bonds my friends had with their parents and longed to reform these bonds with my own. In order to do so, I had to choose to recognize my wrongdoings and be the one to fix them. The decision to separate myself from my parents was a terrible one, but I eventually realized it, and now I am closer to them than I ever was. After my time of growing up and learning from my mistakes, I now see myself standing at the absolute brink of maturity, looking into the vast, terrifying possibilities of my future. I think it's scary for me to have to choose for myself now because I just don't know if I have the capability of trusting myself. No one is simply born making perfect decisions. We have to reach a point in maturity where we know ourselves well enough to make the decision that will best benefit us. The other day, I expressed to my mom this fear of not being ready to rely on myself. She told me a story of a man she met on a plane and how he described growing up to his children. He used the metaphor of concentric circles and how starting at birth, everyone begins with a single circle. In this circle, we as children choose not to run into the street because if we do, we will be instantly tugged back to the sidewalk by our parents, making it clear that is a bad decision. As we mature, we begin to develop a sense for right and wrong and are able to make conscious choices that we hope are correct. The man said that when we complete our circles, we are left with one large circle of opportunity, but it's left to us to decide how we choose but it's up to us to choose how we use the opportunities available. I believe that my fellow senior class would agree that we have and are being presented with this circle at this point in time. We have or will make decisions that will shape the rest of our lives. As of now, we can't rely on others, and we have to focus on our own needs more than ever. Sometimes we, myself included, forget about ourselves. When this happens, we need to take a moment to delve into our own minds, go deeper, see what we truly want or need to help ourselves. Now, I'm definitely not trying to say that we should all make decisions strictly based on our own needs, because then the world would be a mess. Everyone in this room is unique and has different ideas of what she wants for herself. We all respect each other's needs, which to me is beautiful. It is important to remember others and keep their opinions in mind, but no matter what, it is up to you. My advice to you all is not only to trust yourself to make good decisions, but to also trust the decisions that you make. Thank you.